let's move on now to some news on the water wars between Tamil Nadu and Kerala. The Supreme Court has lashed out at the two states over the row over the Mullaperiyar Dam. The top court said both states are adding fuel to the fire instead of dousing it. The Supreme Court said the matter is before the empowered committee. There is no emergency. The situation is not as grave as has been projected. However, the Supreme Court also emphasized the safety of the people, saying it's paramount and cannot be compromised. Well, Arunachalam Vaidyanathan now joins me from the Supreme Court for more on this statement by the Supreme Court. Vaidyanathan, the first question really, what does this mean for the two states? If they are saying, if the court is saying that this is not a grave emergency, it's being exaggerated really by the two parties, what does it mean for the future of the dispute?
The message from the Supreme Court is very clear. Both states should not incite any sort of violence or something panic. They should basically understand the whole issue, why this state should fight against each other. The message from the court is, when the empowered committee is looking into the issue, why there is this issue is being raised. I am joined by Mr. P.J. Joseph, Irrigation Minister from Kerala, who was in the hearing. Mr. Joseph, how do you see this today's hearing?
You see, there were 28 tremors from July 26.
But court said there is no such grave. If there is any grave situation, the committee would have submitted the report.
You see, tremors to the tune of 6, the dam will not withstand such tremors. IIT Roorkee, a very responsible body. Their experts
all these issues being looked into by the empowered committee. That's what court says today.
See, tremors will not wait for empowered committee.
Okay.
If it happens, the dam will collapse. Unprecedented calamities will take place.
So even after the court saying that wait for the empowered committee, what is Kerala stand now?
Tomorrow itself we will give an application to the empowered committee for lowering the water level to 120 feet so that any natural calamity may be met by that. It is very urgent that the water level is lowered. 1979.
But one point, but when the court has made it very clear, both states should not add fuel to the fire.
That I agree with you.
So you are saying
it is not adding fire. Suppose, according to precautionary principle, this is a classical example, Mullaperiyar. If something happens, see, it is the question of millions of life in the state.
That's what court has said, that safety of the human being is important. At the same time, they said don't add fuel to the fire. Both states.
Aspect is, court has said the safety of the human beings is most important. That's our argument. So we will give an application tomorrow itself so that empowered committee may advance the date and look into the matter.
But one point, what do you say about both states when people are gathered at both borders? How do you stop this?
That should not happen. We should keep restraint. We should sit before the Kerala. There is no water dispute between Tamil Nadu and Kerala. We passed a resolution in the legislature that water at the present quantum that will continue. We will continue to give it. There is no water dispute.
So only you want the new dam to be there.
New dam for the safety of the people.
So
we will continue to supply the water.
So you are meeting the Prime Minister tomorrow. I understand all party delegates meeting. Yeah. What will you say to the Prime Minister? What's your agenda?
We will offer. Tamil Nadu people will get the water.
Okay.
Let the people of Kerala be saved by constructing a new dam.
Thanks, Mr. Joseph. That was Mr. Joseph Maya basically saying that Kerala government is very much interested in building a new dam, but at the same time, there will not be any sort of panic reaction from both the sides. There should be calm.
Right, Vaidyanathan, thanks so much for joining us from the Supreme Court. As we said, the Supreme Court essentially telling both Tamil Nadu and Kerala there is no emergency for now. The empowered committee is looking into concerns over the Mullaperiyar Dam, and it's the safety of the people who live around the dam that is right now paramount.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis and much more. Download free. NDTV.com/apps.